Federal workers are apparently not taking this whole email, what it is that you do assignment very well. They're having a tough time with it. Here's one federal employee who ran to CNN yesterday to tell on him.
First, just tell us about this email and what it was like receiving it and what you all have talked about after getting it.
Right. Okay.
Sure. I got this email Saturday afternoon, about 3 p.m., and I felt absolutely infuriated getting this email with a demand within 48 hours to provide a response on what I did within the last week or face termination.
How dare an employer ask an employee to tell them what they've done in their job for which we all pay? How dare they ask that of them? 5 things, 5 bullet points. What'd you do? It's not that hard. But she was infuriated.
Such entitlement, too.
Oh, my gosh. Like, we shouldn't have to answer to anybody for anything, ever.
And it's not like your job is from a private employer who willfully employs you and pays you out of their own pocket.
Nope.
You're paid from people that are compelled under threat of force to pay taxes. Like, we're all at work. You're driving to work right now, and you're withholding. They're taking money out of your paycheck. You have no say in this. And that money goes to pay for salaries of this chick, and she can't be bothered with telling you 5 freaking things that she did.
Too hard.
They extended the deadline to tonight at midnight, or you will be terminated.
She had more.
Face termination.
Yeah.
This is clearly an attempt from Elon Musk to harass and bully and intimidate the federal workforce, which is part of his broader plan to gut the federal workforce.
Good.
And privatize public sector services.
Oh, really?
To ensure
that
corporations like his own can get more profit. And that makes me really angry. My coworkers as well.
Read that.
We don't want you to be angry, Puddin'. Darn it, little pumpkin. Are you really angry? We should have told Elon when he started this thing. Don't make people angry.
Right.
Don't make her angry. Little Blondie needs to not have to answer for what she does every week.
I mean, this is the participation trophy generation.
Sure is. Sure is. And until now, we bent over backwards accepting the participation trophy garbage when we all said, wait till they get to the workplace. And then instead, the workplace just bent to their will. Well, that's not happening under this administration, which is fantastic. We all have to answer to somebody about the job we're doing. Are you kidding me? So you, who are paid by taxpayers, you shouldn't be expected to tell your employer what you did last week? 5 little bullet points. 5 things. What'd you do? 1 thing a day for 5 days. That's too much to ask? Wow. Well, then you really need to go. You really do. Go find something in the private sector and see if they'll bend over backwards for you.
And I know I'm a Territorian, but that image of that interview on top of her name, it said San Francisco. So are federal employees working in San Francisco?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Federal employees are all over the country.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not commuting
They're not
anywhere.
all in D.C.
Oh, I thought they were all in D.C.
No. Federal employees.
Boy, that sure would be.
Everywhere.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
You're a federal employee. You're in D.C., period.
And Trump was asked about this email, and he replied. And I think he's smart about his reply.
Cut 25.
Do you think that Doge could benefit from more streamlined communications? There was that email telling
Macron has no idea what's being said.
Last week, agency has then told people to ignore it.
You're talking about the last email that was sent where he wanted to know what you did this week. You know why he wanted that, by the way? I thought it was great. Because we have people that don't show up to work and nobody even knows if they work for the government. So by asking the question, tell us what you did this week, what he's doing is saying, are you actually working? And then if you don't answer, like you're sort of semi-fired or you're fired, because a lot of people are not answering because they don't even exist. They're trying to find, that's how badly various parts of our government were run by, and especially by this last group. So what they're doing is they're trying to find out who's working for the government. Are we paying other people that aren't working? And, where's all that? Where's the money gone? We have found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud so far, and we've just started. We're actually going to Fort Knox to see if the gold is there, because maybe somebody stole the gold. Tons of gold. So I think it was actually, there was a lot of genius in sending it. We're trying to find out if people are working. And so we're sending a letter to people. Please tell us what you did last week.
Yep.
If people don't respond, it's very possible that there is no such person or they're not working.
And that's to the point that the Pat head was telling us. Remember, you get locked out of your employee
days.
email in 30 days if you haven't opened it up. And, and he just kind of said, we just want to know if you're actually
Are you
working.
there? Yeah, are you even there anymore?
Musk even showed how you could use Grok to make up 5 BS bullet points that are unverifiable. I mean, it's like we're giving them the answers to the test. Here, just fill it out.
They can't even do that. And, that's part of the problem with not showing up at the workplace. There's nobody at in their cubicle. We saw the empty office space for these government employees because they're all supposedly working from home. Well, okay, you don't want to come into the office. You don't want to tell us what you did at home. I guess we just send you checks and you do nothing.
That's what they want.
That's what they want. Well, that's what they've been getting, and now they're pissed. Tough.